Guys, I'm here with your weekly housing headlines. I'm your realistic realtor in San Diego, Tristen Campanella, and I want to unpack some of the headlines we're seeing in the housing market. Number one, where is this 2023 crash? Well, according to Zillow, we avoided it. Home prices that fell under the pressure of the higher interest rates have bounced back, according to Zillow experts. And Zillow is predicting a 5.5% gain for the rest of 2023. Another expert that I listened to today was saying that do not expect rates to fall until June 2024. But we're still seeing high home prices due to the lack of inventory. In fact, we are at the lowest inventory since 1999. And this again is due to the fact that 90% of homeowners right now have a mortgage under 5%. So for them to change and go up to a 7.5% or even 8% in some states would make absolutely no sense for them. So we are just in a wait and see. The same expert from CNBC also stated that he expects when we see those rates to come down, you will see a 30% drop in home prices. This is going to be due to the fact of the pent-up sellers putting their homes on the market, which will drive the prices of homes down, making things a little bit more affordable than they are right now. So anybody waiting on the fence to sell, that may be something to take into consideration. PIMCO's Bill Gross was noted as saying that the housing market is what's leading the economy in its strength right now, even though the Fed seems to want to slow it down as much as they can with these raising rates. We're hoping that we will not see another rate increase for next month or maybe the rest of this year. It's going to just really have to depend on consumer spending. Now, I'm seeing a ton of videos on YouTube. I think it's a lot of clickbait about the housing market is screwed, we're going crashing. And once I start watching them all, what I start to unpack is it's really the speculation about the investor pool of homeowners right now. So during the low interest rates and the pandemic, a lot of the inventory was taken up by investors, and those investors Airbnb'd those homes, rented them out, all kinds of different things. Now with the higher rates or different things, maybe they had an adjustable, a lot of people are thinking that these investors are going to get out of the market and dump all their investment homes and then flood the market. Well, I'm not really seeing that to be the case so far. Could it happen? Of course. But think about it. If you are an investor and you bought a house with 3% loan and you're getting a really great rent, why would you sell it? It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, I'm actually going to read some of these too as I'm reading them to you, or I'm going through this. So one just came out. Breaking news. Housing market continues to struggle amid rising mortgage rates. Well, struggle for who? So we're combining these. It's really a struggle for the first-time home buyers or anybody trying to buy because of the affordability. It's not a struggle for the homeowners because they have a ton of equity. So anybody looking for an affordable house right now is definitely struggling. Okay, so it's saying that the home sales are the lowest rate in more than a decade. This is according to a new report from the Virginia Realtors Association. The biggest thing that I keep seeing when I click on all of these headlines is, yes, it's really hard for buyers right now, but it's not impossible. There are people willing to work with them. I'm closing deals. There are things happening out there, and there are homes being sold. But it is difficult. One other thing we're going to see more of is that new homes may start to adjust their prices or their mortgages because they can. They have the ability to do that versus somebody who owns their own house and has a mortgage rate that they can't really change, and they don't want to lose any equity because they paid a certain amount of money for that house that if they sold for less, it would put them underwater. So that's not available to them. But home builders, if we can start building more houses, may be the beacon for affordability for some home buyers. I think the number one thing to watch when you're looking at all of this news is to really look at who they're talking about: home buyers, home sellers, people who own their houses, renters, that rents are high, to really unpack what is really going on and who is affecting. Prices continue to go up until we get more supply. The demand is still there, and that is what will prevent us from having a bubble. Love to hear your comments below. I know lots of people have lots of opinions about this. Leave them below. I'll get to them as soon as I can, and I'll see you guys on the next video.